They thought they could hit you and walk away clean, but the universe already stamped their names on a list titled, "You're done." That's the truth they're running from right now. They pulled something dirty, something bold, something they thought would crush you. But the universe doesn't play about balance, and the universe doesn't play about you. When they moved against you, they signed a contract they didn't read. A contract where the last line basically says, "Chosen one, your enemies are as good as dead for the moves they tried to make." Think of it like this. When someone keeps shaking a soda bottle over and over, thinking the pressure won't blow back on them, they're not smart, they're reckless. That's exactly what your enemies did. They kept shaking your life, poking you, mocking you, trying to break you, acting like nothing would ever come back their way. But pressure has a funny rule. Once it hits the limit, it doesn't ask permission. It just explodes right in the person's hands. And right now, that blast is aimed directly at the ones who tried to play with your journey. And here's the fact that screams you were right the whole time. The universe doesn't lose track of anything. People think they get away with stuff because nothing happens in the moment. Nah, the universe just likes to watch people dig their own hole first. Your enemies dug deep. They kept going. They kept pushing. And now the hole is so deep, they can't climb out. They're not about to face consequences. They're already standing in them. The universe already moved the pieces behind the scenes, and the chain reaction that's built for them is already rolling downhill. And thank you, Chosen One, for being here. Don't forget to pay this message back by simply pressing like and subscribe so it reaches more souls. It's on all of us to spread the light and keep this wisdom moving. Thanks for being part of this mission. You're not just listening, you're part of a force. Now let's slide right back into what's really happening to you. See, this isn't some random downfall happening to random people. This is the direct result of the stuff they pulled on you. When they tried to twist your path, the universe took it personal. When they tried to block your growth, the universe started stacking evidence. When they tried to embarrass you, the universe wrote their sentence. Every move they made was documented. Every fake smile, every shady joke, every plan behind your back. They thought they were clever. They thought you were clueless. They didn't know the universe was watching the whole time, like, keep going. Just keep going. You're setting yourselves up. Chosen One, everything you suspected was real. The weird energy, the sudden shifts, the tension that didn't make sense. You weren't being dramatic. You weren't imagining it. You were picking up signals way before their downfall even started. Your intuition was months ahead of their consequences, and that's why they looked nervous around you. Their spirit always knew something was coming, even if they pretended to be brave in front of you. They tried to ruin your name. They tried to twist your story. They tried to make people question you. They wanted to see you break because watching you strong made them feel small. They were obsessed with seeing your fall because they couldn't handle watching your rise. But the universe doesn't reward people like that. When someone tries to destroy a chosen one, all they do is destroy their own path. It's always been like that. And now they're finally seeing it. Picture this. You're standing on a bridge after a storm you didn't cause. Everything is wet, messy, broken. Trees are down, signs are bent. But you're still here. You're breathing. You're stable. You're growing. Meanwhile, the people who started the storm, they're slipping, falling, crashing into the very chaos they created. They don't know how to navigate it, because they were only built for attacking, not surviving consequences. They underestimated you in a way that actually looks embarrassing now. They thought you were slow. They thought you were blind. They thought your heart made you weak. They didn't know your heart was a shield. They didn't know your silence was strategy. They didn't know your patience was power, and they definitely didn't know that the universe backs anyone who moves with truth, respect, and real strength. They chose the wrong person to target. They messed with someone the universe actually favors, and that's why everything is collapsing on them so fast. They're losing things left and right. People are pulling away from them. Plans are failing. Money is slipping. Connections are dying off. Doors that used to open for them are stuck shut. They don't know how to fix it because the problem isn't out there. The problem was their decision to come for you in the first place. You were the line they weren't supposed to cross, and they crossed it with confidence they didn't earn. Now they're paying for it with a price tag they can't afford. Chosen One, this intro is your confirmation. The universe didn't let them slide. It didn't overlook what they did. It didn't ignore your pain. It didn't forget your silence. It didn't miss your tears. It wasn't blind to your loyalty. It saw everything. And now the universe is returning everything to balance. Their downfall isn't random, it's earned. Their fear isn't random, it's earned. Their misfortune isn't random, it's earned. You survived what was meant to destroy you. They won't survive what they created for themselves. And this is only the beginning. And Chosen One, seriously, thank you for being here. You're part of a rare group that actually understands what's happening behind the scenes, and the universe keeps pulling you back to messages like this for a reason. Now, take a breath, lock in, and get ready to go deeper, because what comes next might hit harder than everything you've heard so far. This whole situation with your enemies isn't small, and once you hear the next part, you'll see why the universe already marked them as done for what they pulled. If you're ready for the truth, drop a 777 in the comments so the world knows another Chosen One is awake. And if you want to push this mission forward, you can bless the team with a super thanks. Your support keeps these messages alive and growing. Whether it's 1 cent or 1,000, it all fuels this movement. And now, let's move in step by step. If you're really the chosen one you think you are, you'll feel the pull to stay until the end. Let's get into it. Number 1. They didn't just target you. They picked a fight with your whole bloodline. They thought they were hurting one person, but the universe logged it as an attack on an entire legacy. Chosen One, let's get one thing straight from the start. The people who came for you didn't just cross a line, they stomped right over a boundary they had no business touching, and the universe didn't take it lightly. The universe looks at you as the product of generations who fought, survived, built, struggled, and refused to quit. So when someone decides to strike at you, the universe doesn't see it as a little drama or a misunderstanding. It sees it as a hit job against everything that came before you. They didn't just disrespect you, they disrespected the entire path that made you possible. Imagine someone throwing a rock at a single tree, thinking it's funny. But that tree stands in a massive forest, and every tree in that forest has roots connected deep underground. The moment that rock hits, the whole forest feels the vibration. That's exactly what happened when they tried to break you. They had no idea the roots behind you were stronger, older, and way more powerful than their weak intentions. They thought they were messing with a leaf, not realizing the leaf was connected to a whole ecosystem ready to snap back. And here's a fact your enemies always miss. The universe defends balance. When people take things too far, the universe doesn't argue, it corrects. What they did to you triggered a correction that's now headed straight for them. They didn't know that coming for you was the same as stepping into a trap that generations before you already set. They thought they were being bold. They were actually being stupid. At this point, you might be asking yourself, did they really hate me that much? Was it really that deep? Yes, it was. And that's the part that hurts the most. A lot of the people who tried to damage you played friendly, smiling in your face while sharpening the knife behind their back. They pretended to support you while quietly feeding energy into your downfall. You're not wrong for feeling confused about them. You're not wrong for thinking everything felt off. The energy was off because their intentions were off. Let's break it down in simple terms. They wanted you isolated, you doubting yourself, you losing opportunities, you struggling while they watched. Some didn't just want your setbacks, they wanted your exit. And no, that's not paranoia. That's the truth people never want to admit. When someone carries envy long enough, it becomes obsession. And when obsession gets too heavy, they start doing things that cross lines they can't uncross. That's exactly what happened here. They used your kindness as a weakness. They used your silence as an opening. They used your loyalty as a blindfold. They counted on you not noticing how their energy changed. They counted on you being too caring to see the attack forming. They counted on you doubting yourself long enough for them to get the upper hand. They thought you were naive. They thought you were soft. They thought you were alone. But here's the twist the universe revealed. You were never alone. The universe had your path mapped out long before any of these people even knew your name. Every test, every setback, every painful moment you went through wasn't a sign of weakness. It was training. You were being shaped into someone they would never be able to break. Your enemies didn't understand that. They thought your struggle meant they were winning. They didn't realize the universe puts chosen people through pressure, not to destroy them, but to reveal them. You were built to handle storms that would swallow them whole. And deep down, that's why they feared you. They saw strength in you didn't even see in yourself yet. Let's answer another question you might be feeling. Why did they come after me so hard when I didn't even do anything to them? Because your existence alone triggered them, your growth annoyed them, your resilience confused them, your potential threatened them before you even understood it. People with weak character always feel attacked by people with strong energy. And instead of working on themselves, they try to break the person who exposes their flaws by simply existing. You walking in a room made them insecure. You leveling up made them jealous. You healing made them uncomfortable. You staying calm made them furious. They didn't understand how you kept rising after every hit. They didn't understand why people naturally gravitated toward you. They didn't understand how you kept showing compassion even when you were hurting. And when people don't understand something, they fear it. And when they fear something, they try to destroy it. But the universe has a rule they forgot about. Whatever you send out comes back. They sent harm. They sent jealousy. They sent attacks. Now it's coming back to them like a boomerang they didn't see returning until it was inches from their face. They were laughing at you then, but the universe isn't laughing with them now. Here's another metaphor to make it clear. Picture a person trying to flip over a massive boulder with their bare hands just to block your path. They push and push, sweating and shaking, using all their energy. But the universe has gravity on your side. When they lose grip, that same boulder rolls back onto them. Not because you pushed it, because they set themselves up. They created the danger. They chose the angle. The universe just handled the physics. That's what's happening now. They're getting crushed by the weight of everything they tried to throw at you. You're not watching their downfall happen. You're watching their own actions returning to them with interest. And chosen one, let's talk about the part you haven't realized yet. You weren't supposed to break. You were supposed to witness this moment. You were supposed to see how the universe defends those who walk with truth, loyalty, and real strength. You were supposed to see the difference between people who love you and people who use you. You were supposed to rise so high that their attempts to destroy you look ridiculous in hindsight. Your bloodline isn't ordinary. Your journey isn't ordinary. Your protection isn't ordinary. The universe has carried your lineage through challenges way harsher than this moment. So when someone tries to come for you now, the universe doesn't just defend you. It corrects everything around you. That's why people are losing access to you. That's why doors are closing for them. That's why nothing they try is landing the way it used to. You didn't curse them. You didn't retaliate. The universe handled it for you. And the wildest part? You're not even done rising yet. This is just the fallout stage. They're panicking because they see something you haven't fully stepped into. You're dangerous in the best way. You're aligned. You're protected. You're evolving. They came for the version of you that was still learning. They weren't ready for the version of you that finally woke up. Their downfall isn't your focus anymore. Your evolution is. But the universe made sure their consequences were loud enough for you to hear, just so you know you were never crazy. You were targeted. You survived. And now they're facing the exact storm they built. You didn't just win. You outlived their attack. And that's why they're as good as done. Number 2. They targeted you from day one because your light exposed their dark sides. They didn't hate you because of who you were. They hated you because of what you revealed about them. Chosen one, let's be real from the start. The weird things you went through as a kid were never random. The cold stares, the passive-aggressive comments, the adults who were supposed to protect you, but instead looked at you like you were some kind of threat. You ever wonder why you felt out of place in rooms where you should have felt safe? You ever wonder why certain people treated you like you were too much or too different before you were even old enough to understand what those words meant? The harsh truth is simple. Your light exposed their shadows, and they hated you for it. Imagine this. A flashlight turns on in a dusty old attic. Nothing changed, except the light revealed what was already there. That was you. You were that flashlight. And everywhere you walked, people felt like their hidden flaws were suddenly visible. You didn't try to expose anybody. You didn't even know what you were doing. Your presence alone made their lies uncomfortable, their insecurities loud, their jealousy sharp. Another example, imagine someone standing next to a mirror they never asked for. That was you as a child. You made people see themselves clearly, and they didn't like what they saw. So instead of fixing themselves, they tried to break the mirror. They wanted to dim you, not because you were bright, but because your brightness forced them to see their own darkness. Your childhood wasn't shaped by random cruelty. It was shaped by people who sensed something powerful inside you long before you sensed it yourself. They saw your potential before you had the vocabulary to describe it. They saw your strength before you even recognized your own ability. And instead of protecting you, they treated you like a threat that needed to be controlled, silenced, or shaped into something safer for them. Let's answer the question that's probably hitting your mind right now. How could grown adults be jealous of a child? Because your energy wasn't child-sized. It carried weight. It carried truth. It carried something they couldn't manipulate. Kids with that kind of presence have always been targeted, not because they're weak, but because they carry something strong. And insecure people can smell strength, even in a toddler. Think about it. You were always questioned more than other kids. You were held to standards no one else had to meet. You were punished harder for things other children got away with easily. That wasn't bad parenting. That was targeting. They wanted to break your confidence early before you could learn how dangerous your self-belief truly was. They didn't want to raise you. They wanted to erase you. Imagine being a bright flame in a room full of people who only feel safe in the dark. Of course they tried to put you out. They tried to dim you with criticism, comparing you to others, hitting you with guilt, shame, and confusion. They didn't want you to grow into who you were meant to be. They wanted you small. They wanted you doubtful. They wanted you controlled. And here's the part nobody admits out loud. Some of them didn't just attack you emotionally. They took physical steps. They tampered with your belongings. They messed with things connected to you. They hid items, broke items, buried pictures, poisoned your self-image with words that stuck to your mind like glue. Some even fed you things that were never meant for you, hoping it would distort your path. None of this was your imagination. None of this was childhood confusion. It was organized chaos aimed at you. You might be wondering, but why me? I was only a kid. Because even as a kid, your presence messed with their plans. You made people feel exposed. You made their fake confidence crack. You made their lies tremble. You brought clarity wherever you stood. And clarity is something insecure people run from. They didn't see a child. They saw a future force. They saw someone the universe clearly favored. They saw someone who would grow into a version they couldn't control, manipulate, or outperform. So they tried to start early. They planted doubt before you even knew what doubt was. They blocked opportunities before you ever had the chance to try. They whispered negativity over your sleeping body because they knew your energy worked even when you weren't awake. They tried to mold you into a weaker version of yourself so you wouldn't one day rise and expose everything they built on lies. They feared the adult you would become, so they tried to crush the child you were. Now imagine this visual. You're a seed buried in dirt. Not regular dirt. Dirt packed by people who didn't want you to grow. They stomped on the soil, poured shade over you, tried to deprive you of everything you needed. But the universe had different plans. Even seeds under heavy soil still sprout. And when they do, they break through everything that tried to keep them buried. That's you. You broke through. You were supposed to be controlled. Instead, you became aware. You were supposed to be weak. Instead, you became strong. You were supposed to be confused forever. Instead, you woke up. And here's what really eats your enemies alive. None of their work actually worked. All the traps failed. All the doubt they planted backfired. All the negativity they threw your way, you grew stronger from it. You outlived their sabotage. You outgrew their limits. You outsmarted their tricks. And you did it without even knowing the full story yet. Here's another metaphor that fits your journey perfectly. Imagine a video game where the enemies keep leveling up the difficulty, thinking you won't survive the next round. But every time they raise the difficulty, you unlock a new ability. That's why they kept coming harder and harder. Every failed attempt made them more desperate. Every time you rose again, they panicked more. You surviving childhood was their worst-case scenario. Now another question might hit you. Why didn't anyone step in to protect me? Because most people around you were either scared of your light or benefiting from your silence. You didn't have protectors. You became your own protector. You had to build your strength the hard way. And that strength is exactly why the universe backs you now. Because your heart stayed pure even when others went dark. Let's use one more metaphor to make it hit even deeper. Imagine someone trying to block the sun with their bare hands. They stand there, arms up, sweating, irritated, thinking they're winning because they temporarily created a little shade. They don't realize the sun doesn't lose power just because someone doesn't want to see it. The sun keeps rising. The sun keeps shining. The sun doesn't dim itself for insecure people. That's you. You kept shining even when they tried everything to cover you up. Their entire mission was to break you, but your entire destiny was built to survive them. Everything they threw at you since childhood, it was meant to stop the future version of you, the version they feared, the version you're stepping into now. And the funniest part, by trying to break you, they accidentally trained you. They sharpened you. They made you tougher than they expected. They made you emotionally intelligent. They made you aware. They made you wise. All the things they tried to take from you became the things that now protect you. The universe watched everything they did. Not in a religious way, but in a karmic, energetic way. The universe doesn't miss what people think it missed. The universe remembered every attack, every trap, every manipulation. And that's why the universe already marked them as done for the moves they made. They targeted a child who was never meant to be defeated. They targeted a future leader, a future force, a future chosen one. And the universe doesn't let that slide. Your childhood didn't break you. It built you. It shaped you into someone untouchable. It made you someone they can't handle now. And that's why they're terrified today. They know the kid they tried to crush is now the adult who sees everything clearly. They know the child they attacked became the chosen one who survived it all. And survival is the one thing they never expected from you. They aimed for your roots. But you became the entire tree. And now the universe is handling them for it. Number 3. Every hit they threw turned into a weapon against them. They didn't fail because they were weak. They failed because the universe refused to let filthy hands touch a protected destiny. Chosen one, they still can't explain how you survived everything they launched. They're pacing in rooms you'll never see, asking people who claim they know energy, replaying every step like detectives trying to solve a crime. But the answer keeps slipping through their fingers. You're still here because nothing they sent ever reached you. The universe simply didn't allow it. Imagine someone trying to throw a dart at you, but the moment it leaves their hand, the air bends and sends it straight back into their forehead. That's exactly what happened. Every curse twisted in mid-flight. Every ritual reversed like a boomerang. Every attempt to drag your name into darkness only dragged them deeper into the pit they dug for you. You weren't in danger. They were playing chicken with the universe and lost. They ran to spiritual workers hoping for shortcuts. They begged for results. They paid for power. But here's the cold fact. Energy doesn't obey desperation, and the universe doesn't take commands from people who move dirty. So, while they chanted your downfall, the very entities they tried to summon stepped back like, "Nope, not touching that one." Some of those entities even turned around and hit them instead because intention matters, and theirs was rotten. You may wonder, why didn't anything stick to me? Because your path wasn't built by them. Your story wasn't written by them. Your destiny existed long before they started plotting. They weren't attacking a person. They were attacking an outcome the universe already approved. Imagine a locked vault with a code nobody has. They kept smashing the door, but every hit only triggered more alarms and more consequences for them. Not one strike even scratched you. Their obsession became their invoice, and now the universe is collecting. Every attempt they made didn't harm you. It added debt they owe. You didn't just survive their rituals, you outlived the entire attack system they built. Number 4. Payback landed on them with laser accuracy. What they threw at you didn't disappear. It just circled the block and came back with perfect aim. Chosen one, the consequences hitting them right now aren't random. They're not bad luck, not life being hard, not things just happening. The universe is delivering payback with the precision of a sniper. Everything they push toward you is now tearing through their own lives, piece by piece. They wished chaos on your peace. Now their health is breaking down like an old machine. They wished isolation on you. Now their closest relationships are snapping like weak wires. They wished loss on your pockets. Now their money is evaporating faster than they can touch it. Imagine dropping poison in someone else's drink, only to watch the cup tip and spill onto your own lap. That's exactly what's happening. They're choking on the same toxins they brewed for you. Doctors can't diagnose it because it's not physical. It's energetic kickback. You can't medicate karma. You can't put a bandage on what you started with jealousy. They didn't get sick. They got sentenced. Their mind is unraveling. Sleep refuses to hold them. Nightmares drag them through the same darkness they tried to shove you into. Their jobs slipping away. Their marriages cracking. Their friendships disappearing like smoke because no one wants to stand next to someone who's clearly being hit with universal consequences. You might wonder, is all of this really from what they did to me? Yes, because the universe runs on balance, and balance always returns the tab. This isn't punishment, it's physics. The energy they launched had your name on it, but your protection was too strong, so the universe stamped it return to sender. Imagine a GPS stuck on back to owner. No matter which direction they ran, the chaos followed. Not because you wished it, but because they created it. They aren't being isolated by accident. They're being locked in a room with everything they tried to hide. This is what precision looks like. Not loud, not messy, just exact and unavoidable. Number 5, they tried to shut down your rise, but the universe activated you anyway. They weren't scared of who you were. They were terrified of who you were about to become. Chosen one, let's call it what it is. They tried to block a destiny that was never in their hands. The universe built you with upgrades they could never decode. Abilities, intuition, strength, clarity, and a level of awareness that didn't come from your environment. It came from your lineage, from everything that survived before you. Your DNA came preloaded with information they could sense but couldn't name, and that alone shook them. Imagine a sleeping giant. At first it looks harmless, quiet, manageable, but the moment it stirs, the ground shifts. That's you. For years you were dormant, not weak, dormant. And the second your potential started waking up, they panicked like people watching a door unlock that was supposed to stay sealed forever. They didn't fight you because you were small. They fought you because your rise meant their fall. You might look back and wonder, why was my life so hard for no reason? Why did everything feel blocked? Because it wasn't bad luck. It was interference. People who feared your evolution tried to smother it before it could activate. Family members who pretended to care but secretly envied you stirred chaos behind your back. Old friends teamed up to drag your name. Ex-partners paid people to twist your energy. Whole groups coordinated against you, like stopping you would save their own future. Imagine a video game where every enemy on the map suddenly targets one player. That was you. They saw the glow-up coming before you did. They tried to interrupt the upgrade before it completed. They threw confusion, distractions, heartbreak, betrayal, everything they could find to slow your activation. But here's the part they hate the most. You woke up anyway. You unlocked anyway. You rose anyway. Their attack wasn't your failure. It was your confirmation that your evolution threatened their entire structure. They launched a whole operation and still couldn't stop you. The universe didn't just let you survive. It pushed you into the very power they feared. Number 6. Everything they stole is coming back with interest they can't afford. When the universe restores what was blocked, it doesn't return it gently. It drops it on your life like a jackpot they never wanted you to touch. Chosen one, the shift you're feeling right now isn't coincidence. It's the universe flipping the script in your favor after years of interference. Everything they tried to hold back, your money, your confidence, your connections, your opportunities, is now rushing back to you faster than they can process. And the funniest part, it's not returning the way they stole it. It's coming back multiplied, upgraded, louder, heavier. The universe never pays you back in the same size they took from you. It pays in abundance just to make a point. Imagine a dam they built to block your blessings. They stacked sandbags made of gossip, jealousy, lies, manipulation, and sabotage. They thought the water behind it would dry up, but instead, pressure built and built and built until the whole thing cracked open and swept everything in its path. That's what's happening now. The dam broke, and they're the ones drowning in the flood they tried to create. Your comeback isn't quiet. It's revenge written in blessings. You might wonder, why is everything suddenly accelerating? Because your season of blockage is over. The universe has closed the door on interference. The window they use to slip in their little tricks is sealed shut. Your protection isn't light anymore, it's armor. And this armor has rules. Nothing meant for you can be touched now. Nothing meant for you can be delayed. Nothing meant for you can be stolen again. Imagine waking up one day and realizing every piece of your life is upgrading at once. Your health rising, your mindset clearing, your money increasing, your relationships stabilizing, your vision sharpening. That's not luck. That's payback. That's restoration. That's the universe handing you everything they tried to bury. They blocked the seed, but they forgot seeds grow underground first. You're stepping into the version of yourself they feared most. And now, there's nothing they can do to stop the rise they accidentally triggered. Number 7. Finding out who sold you out was the moment you woke up for real. The truth didn't break you. It broke the fantasy that was protecting the people who betrayed you. Chosen one, the shock you're feeling lately isn't random. The universe ripped the mask off someone you trusted, and it wasn't gentle about it. A parent, a partner, a friend, someone who smiled in your face while keeping a knife tucked neatly behind their back. The betrayal stings, sure, but that sting is the very thing waking you up. You're not losing people, you're losing illusions. Imagine walking into a room with perfectly clean glass windows. Everything looks beautiful. Then the sunlight hits just right, and suddenly you see every fingerprint, every smudge, every dirty mark that was invisible before. That light is your awakening. Those fingerprints, that's what their loyalty really looked like. The pain wasn't the betrayal. The pain was realizing how long you defended the person who caused it. You might be thinking, how did I miss this? How did I let them get this close? Because you see people through potential. They saw you through opportunity. You gave love. They took advantage. You gave trust. They used it as a hiding spot. But the universe got tired of watching them drain your energy, so it exposed them right in front of you. Imagine a house with a weak foundation. For years, you didn't notice the cracks under the carpet. But once the floorboard snaps, you suddenly see all the damage that was always there. That's what this revelation is. The breaking point that makes everything crystal clear. Your intuition didn't lie, you just weren't ready to face the truth yet. That uneasy feeling you had around them, that wasn't paranoia. That was the universe tugging your sleeve like, pay attention. Those sudden headaches, weird tension, strange dreams, all warnings. You weren't wrong. You were being signaled. Now your discernment is sharp enough to cut through any mask. Fake energy can't hide from you anymore. Manipulators can't blend in. Pretenders can't stand close without being exposed by your awareness. This revelation didn't destroy you. It activated you. And it confirmed exactly why the universe is done protecting them from the consequences. Number 8. The moment they went after your kids, their end was locked in. It's one thing to come for you, it's another to touch the people you'd burn the world down to protect. Chosen one, let's not sugarcoat this. The second they aim their negativity, jealousy, or twisted energy at your children, their fate snapped shut like a steel trap. There are lines the universe does not allow anyone to cross, and harming innocent energy is the biggest one. When they tried to poison your lineage, they signed a contract with consequences they can't escape now. Imagine someone throwing a stone into a calm lake. Harmless, right? But now, imagine that stone hitting newborn ripples that represent future potential, future greatness, future impact. That's what they did. They didn't just target a child. They tried to interfere with futures the universe already marked for major purpose. That move carries weight heavier than anything they've faced before. They didn't just attack your kids. They attacked the future. And the universe doesn't forgive that. You might be thinking, why would anyone stoop that low? Because your children carry a level of light, potential, and intelligence that threatens the same people who feared you. Your kids are the continuation of everything powerful inside you. That alone made small-minded enemies feel cornered. So instead of fixing themselves, they tried to break what was connected to you. Imagine a coward trying to fight a lion, but choosing to kick the cub instead. The lion doesn't negotiate. The lion doesn't warn. The lion ends the threat. That's the universe now. It's not teaching them a lesson. It's removing a problem. Attacking innocence isn't karmic debt. It's karmic self-destruction. The universe doesn't tolerate interference with untapped destiny. Your children's path carries impact. Their presence carries potential. Their energy carries future meaning. When someone tries to contaminate that, the universe reacts instantly, aggressively, and with full precision. And that's why their downfall is happening faster now. They didn't just cross a boundary, they obliterated it, and the universe sealed their ending the moment they touched what was never theirs to touch. Number 9. Your bloodline just shifted into power they can't outrun. They tried to choke your future, but all they did was make the universe repay you with interest your enemies will never touch. Chosen one. Something massive is happening behind the scenes, and you can feel it in your bones. This isn't just good luck. This is generational activation. The gates they tried to lock are cracking open like they were made of cheap plastic. All the wealth, success, stability, and purpose they blocked is now rushing toward you with the kind of force people spend lifetimes praying for, and it's happening fast. Imagine a river they tried to divert with a handful of sand. They thought they could reroute your destiny like it was a garden hose. Meanwhile, the universe was building pressure behind the scenes, letting the water rise until the whole barrier exploded. That's why everything is coming in multiplied now. Momentum has replaced delay. They didn't just fail to stop you, they accidentally triggered your dynasty. You might wonder, why now? Why is everything unlocking at once? Because you reached the point in your story where the universe says, enough, rise. The battles you went through weren't signs you were losing. They were signs you were carrying a bloodline upgrade. Family patterns end with you. Old cycles break with you. You weren't being stubborn, you were being positioned. Imagine a giant vault with layers of locks, each representing generations of struggle. Every hardship you survived broke a lock. Every betrayal removed another barrier. Every comeback cut another chain. And now, the vault is opening. Not just for you, but for everyone who comes after you. Your future wealth isn't good fortune. It's inherited power finally waking up. This isn't regular money. This isn't basic success. This is dynasty level. This is change the entire family tree energy. This is build something the world remembers momentum. That's why your enemies panicked. They saw what you didn't see yet. You were about to build something that outlived all of them. They tried to stop a whole bloodline from rising. They failed so badly, the universe upgraded the entire timeline. Number 10. Their network of attackers is collapsing internally. The practitioners they hired are refusing to help them. The spirits they used have turned against them. The network that conspired against you is falling apart. Arguments, blame, secrets exposed. Someone among them is talking, and the information is going exactly where it needs to go. Legal trouble, audits, health crises, relationship disasters, all hitting them at once. You didn't lift a finger. The universe is handling it. Your vindication is happening in real time. People who once believed lies about you now see the truth clearly. Your rising and their falling reveal everything. Your light exposes their darkness. Your peace exposes their chaos. The difference is becoming undeniable. Their magic failed because your connection to the source is too strong. They brought curses to a blessing war. Number 11. Your only job now is to walk forward and collect what's yours. When the universe clears the battlefield, the winner doesn't argue. The winner just walks through. Chosen one, your mission from this point forward is stupidly simple. Keep going. The universe already knocked down everything they tried to build against you. The doors they welded shut have blown open like they were made of cardboard. The money they tried to block is circling back with zero hesitation. The connections they tried to sabotage are finding you anyway, like magnets snapping together after years of tension. You don't need revenge. You don't need to look back. The universe already delivered consequences they can't talk their way out of. Your success is the punishment. Your joy is the closure. Your rise is the payback. Imagine a road that used to be full of debris, broken signs, traps, pit holes, all set up to slow you down. Now imagine waking up one morning and finding it spotless. Clear pavement, open sky, nothing in your way. That's your life right now. The universe wiped out the interference, shut down the enemies, and put a spotlight on your next steps. You might be wondering, is it really this simple now? Yes, because the hard part wasn't the journey. The hard part was surviving what they threw at you. And you did that. You won that. You outlived their strategy, their jealousy, their attacks, their campaigns, their whispers, their obsession. Now the only thing left is movement. Your rise isn't waiting on permission. It's waiting on your decision. Everything they stole is returning. Everything they delayed is accelerating. Everything they blocked is rebuilding twice as strong. Your future is no longer held hostage by their fear, their insecurity, or their interference. The universe has already neutralized the mess they created, so go claim the life they tried to keep from you. Go step into the position they swore you'd never reach. Go become the version of yourself they feared you'd awaken into. You're the one who made it through. You're the one still rising. You're the one the universe backed the whole time. Now walk forward like it's already yours, because it is. Now, chosen one, everything you heard wasn't just a message, it was your confirmation. The universe didn't clear your path just for decoration. This is your era, and nothing they tried can touch what's coming next. Move like someone who survived the storm and turned it into fuel. Stand in your power because you earned every step of it. And if this truth hit you the way it was supposed to, press the like button if you haven't already. And if you're not part of the family yet, make sure to subscribe and stay with us for the journey ahead.